Welcome back to my channel. It's been an age since I've last uploaded a video, and that's basically because being winter, there hasn't been much going on in the garden. I'd just be showing you the same things. I haven't been able to do anything either in the garden because we've had severe rains in Perth over the last few weeks, and it's finally, like yesterday, the last 3 or 4 days it's been raining non-stop. We had mini cyclones, tornadoes, or whatever you call it, and yeah, today is the first sunny day, so I will take you around to see the new things that I've done in the garden. The growth, of course, everything is completely grown, looking amazing and lush, but I feel like there's no need to update on that. Everybody kind of knows what stage the veggies are at. I might do a little bit of harvesting as well today, just to try and clear up some space for some tomato seedlings and some capsicum seedlings. I've been really trying so hard to figure out where on earth I'm going to plant all of these seedlings. So that's been probably one of my major difficulties over the last few weeks, just in my headspace, trying to plan where I'm going to put everything. I mean, I live on a lot of land, and you'd think that I have more than enough space to put everything, but this is my designated area for where I grow edibles, so it's the only place really that I can put these things in. I'll just wait for that truck to go past, it's a bit loud. Yeah, so there's a lot to harvest. Even the potatoes can come out. I've just been slowly harvesting the potatoes, just as I need them in my meals, but I think I might free up some of the bed just for some more seedlings. Even if there's nothing in there, or little tiny marbles, whatever's there, it's okay. I just need to start planting my seedlings because I've left them out in the rain and in the weather, and they've just been hammered, so I actually don't even know if they're good enough seedlings to plant. But I need to plant them immediately because they're leggy, they're long, they just need to go in the ground soon. So thankfully all the cold days are kind of over. Today is actually, it's sunny, but it's still a bit chilly outside, and the nights do drop down in temperature, but it's not where we're getting, a frost or anything like that. So I'm pretty grateful that it's a sunny day today, so that I can get out there in the garden and try and do a little bit of work. So I've left 2 cauliflower in this bed. I'm really debating if I should leave them in or take them out, because there is a space to put some tomatoes. I might trellis one up there, and I might trellis another one up here. I'm also planning on taking out these gorgeous cabbages which we've been eating and enjoying. These are little baby ones. That one I might have to leave. So there's some space over here as well. Now these ones are Siberian tomatoes that I really hoped would produce over the winter, but they got hammered by rain. You can see stalks are broken. They got hammered by frost. So I really don't know if I should just leave them. So you can see here where that one was broken at the top, and now this is it down here, looking all vibrant and luscious. So I don't know. And then I'll start removing from this section of the potato bed until I get to the end, but that might take me a couple of weeks. So I'll just do this section for now. I've had to cover up my Brussels sprouts. As you can see here, I saw a white moth hovering around them, and yeah, so I just did that before I started filming. And you can see this kale also is doing absolutely amazing, but yeah, I haven't covered that up as yet because the weather, we didn't have amazing sunny days, but now, yeah, the moths are out. Look at this. Oh my goodness, these are radishes, completely probably going to seed. I'll pull those all out. The broad beans are huge, growing amazingly as well. So nothing's coming out here. I already have a couple of tomatoes in here. So there, this one, they all got damaged by the frosts. These are going to seed, and I'm letting them just so I can gather the seeds. And here's some more tomatoes over here. So I don't know if I'm overdoing it with all the tomatoes, but I've got so many seedlings and I need to plant them. Just an update really on these grapes. Nothing's come from them, so I don't know if they took, but I do have some green seedless grapes that I put in water, and they've already got leaves and some roots on them. So actually I think that might be a bud, and I think that is a bud. So yeah, actually, and this one, yeah, is budding too. So we'll probably see some green growth on those soon. This bed I probably need to tidy up a little bit. Definitely taking out these guys, because these radishes, I'm over the radishes story now. I'm completely over it. So yeah, I want these all out. I'll be happy when that's done. The sweet corn as well, and I have some daikon growing in there, which is doing really well. Maybe we put the sweet corn in too soon, I'm not sure. I mean, there are little corn ears on them, but look how tiny they are. Tiny, yeah. So let's go to the other side of the garden where I do have a couple new things going on. Okay, so under here, this is full of cabbages. The next ones are my strawberries, which you all know about. The next bed is purple sprouting broccoli, and I also have, so I've planted some little seedlings that of celery as well. And these ones, I don't actually remember what it is because I didn't label them, so maybe those are cauliflower or broccoli. I really don't know. Okay, so these beds I've started cleaning up a bit as well. They're looking great. I just need to amend them, which I'll do with some dynamic lifter. And this one, I pulled all of the cucumbers off, let the poor little broad beans grow. You can see there's so much damage. So much damage on the stalks. They weren't in the right position. And my gorgeous little apples have ripened up. They came in the wrong season, so they're not going to get that any bigger than that. Well, that one's fallen off and gotten rotten. Yeah, so my apples, because I hard pruned them in the heat of autumn, the trees got confused, started producing fruit, and way too early. So I have these little marbles instead of amazing big apples. But that's okay because my trees are spelliad and that was my aim. So next year I will get, now I need to jump down off this wall. Next year I will get some beautiful fruit. These are my ranunculi that I planted in one of my other videos, and I left them in the shade too long. They got rained on. They didn't get any sun, so they're super leggy. And I'll give you an example of how they should look in my front garden. I have some that are looking amazing that were planted maybe a month and a half after those. And I've just been dumping all of my stuff here. I'm going to try possibly create a new compost heap there. This compost is well and truly done. I've been using it in these round circular beds. It's just perfect soil. So have a look at that there. There's no produce in it, just beautiful compost. So I'm pretty chuffed with that. That's worked out well. I do have to check out my other compost heap, which is under the pecan nut tree there. But yeah, because of the rain I haven't been able to do that, so everything is looking pretty bleak. Okay, I will come down here and show you one of my fruit trees. So planted a cherry tree here next to this cherry tree, which has never produced, and I'm hoping that I'll get something. This is a royal crimson miniature cherry. So apparently in Perth we can't grow these cherries very well, but yeah, let's just hope and pray for the best. Okay, so the other new addition, it's so boggy here, you can hear the squishy sound I'm making. It's full of water everywhere. Those are all water puddles. This grass is completely saturated. The new addition is these 2 water tanks that we have put in. The back one is full. This front one we thought was full, but that stupid pipe came out. Water went everywhere for, I don't know, must have been about a week, and we didn't realize it. Came excitedly to check on the tank and it was empty. You can say hi to the bees while we're here. They're busy buzzing around. So I'm just going to check on the tank actually while I'm here and see just how far it is. Full, 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 full. Wow. Full. Okay, empty. So the level is up to here. That's pretty good, because we only put that in yesterday. We only fixed that yesterday, so I'm happy. I mean, I'm sure we'll get a little bit more rain, and it might fill up. So I'm just going to go up this way to the veggie patch. Try not to stack it as I go. Turns out I accidentally cut this one off while I was harvesting one yesterday. That's my hand. Pretty decent size. I'm happy with them. They taste absolutely beautiful. So I don't know what tools I'm going to need. Just brought those with me. So this cauliflower, I mean, I planted it, so I should leave it, but I just really want the space. Let's see if there's anything in here. Oh my goodness, there is something in here. I could probably harvest it. It's actually perfect for harvesting. Let's have a look. It's beautiful. I think I'll harvest that one. You can see at the ends here it's starting to separate. The rest of it's beautiful. This one doesn't have a thing. Nothing. So I might actually just take this one out. I don't know. Not a chance. My secateurs are going to go around that. Let's try this harvesting knife. That's as blunt as anything. Oh, that worked. There she is. Beautiful. Man, I can't cut this stem off. Really can't get it off. So that's gonna go in my new little compost that I'm creating over there. This thing is absolute rubbish. Don't spend your money on that. This one actually has 2 heads. So this one's a bit smaller but pretty beautiful. And I noticed that the second head is completely split open, so I'm thinking that's from the rain. I'm not sure. Little baby, so cute. So that's looking much better. I'm happy with that. So I'll condition this bed, put some of my homemade compost on it, and get it ready for my seedlings. I'm so surprised by all these double heads. This is one. This is a little baba that I probably shouldn't have harvested, but I'm just going to take them all out. And this is the second head of that. So I'm sure what I probably should have done when I saw the 2, if I had noticed 2 of them, I probably should have taken one off and let the other one grow to maturity. Well, that's gardening, you live and learn. these? Yuck. Gee whiz, that's heavy. Just mixing the cow manure, in. Can't believe I made this with scraps from my from my kitchen and my garden. Wow, I'm so impressed. So these useless things that broke from Bunnings, don't waste your money. Tell you what, this is a heck of a workout. We need Pilates. Okay, I've slowly made my way down this garden bed. And I've tidied up this tomato, pulled out the second one there, and now I am going to start on the potatoes. So I think I'm going to have enough space for about maybe 10 tomato seedlings and 10 peppers, capsicums. I also have, what else do I have? I have eggplants as well. So I was thinking of putting the tomatoes all the way back along here, and then pepper tree. Maybe I'll mix them with the eggplant because I don't know how big the eggplant's going to get. So these potatoes didn't grow, so they're probably just rotted in the ground. Probably need a fork. So these ones here were purple ones that I got from the supermarket. So I don't know, I'll just have a dig and see what's going on there. There's lots of roots in here, but I don't think there's any potatoes. There's no potatoes in the side. Oh, look at that worm. Wow. Ah! That's gross. There's lots of roots, but there's no potatoes. So I'm assuming that there will be some here because I do see some stalks here. Let's go in. And I can see some potatoes at the top here. Yeah, nice size. Yeah, there's quite a few potatoes in here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Wow, happy with that. Wow, these are really good size. So happy. Goodness gracious, look at that. Dig in, and I can see a beauty of a potato down here. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so I've dug up all of this section here. There was no potatoes there, but I see that I've got some stems here, so I'll check this one carefully. So I can already see potatoes. There's one there. Nice size too. Another one of those big worms. Potato. Oh, here they all are. They're hiding down here. These ones are a lot smaller. It's quite fun picking out these potatoes. Oh, there's a nice size one there. Okay, so I've gotten to the next section of stems. I'm hoping, what is that? Maybe it's a green onion. I'm hoping there will be some here. Nothing so far. Oh, hold on, I can see some. Yep. They're down here. Quite little. I'm not complaining. Potato is a potato to me. Let's see one here. I'm glad I got them before the grubs did. Oh, that's a nice size one. There's another one here. Oh gosh, there's heaps. Another one there. Here actually. Oh, I can't get them out. Ah, these are babies, look at that. Oh yeah. Can see them shining through. I'm surprised that they came so high because I planted these in pretty deep and they only started growing up here. So that's a surprise to me. There's another one. Oh my lord, this one's huge. I'm getting a workout. Look at that. Wow, I think that's the biggest one I've grown. That's amazing. So this I'm just going to toss it in the bin. I don't want it growing in my compost. There's such a deep satisfaction with growing potatoes. Like, what is it? What does it mean? Is it because we don't know what's under the ground? It's like a game, or it's like a surprise. They're very, I don't know if I waited too long or what's going on with them, but they got like this scaly texture to them. They don't have like that smooth tomato skin, potato skin. Some of them do, like this one's pretty smooth. So these are Delaware potatoes. And I'll show you the difference, what I'm talking about. So that big grandpa one is full of all of that textured skin, and it feels quite rough, like scales, whereas that's like just the normal potato feeling skin. But it's super satisfying. I can see one started to be eaten by a grub, and it's one of the big ones. Why couldn't you just go for a small one? Hey? I had to go for my nice big one. Look at that. Oh, I'm going to be here all day washing these. You know what? I think I'll just give them a rinse, and then I'll wash them properly inside. Even though it's so beautiful out here in the sun. But my tap is nowhere near here, so I have to walk forever to get to the tap. Forever means 30 steps. Forever and a day. I must have left that bowl outside when I was cooking last. That's how come I'm using it, because I just found it outside, but shouldn't have done that because it looks like it's changed colour. As I'm washing these, I remembered that I picked those radishes earlier. I need to go and take them from the garden because they're just sitting on the wall there. Wonder when I'm going to cook these. I just realised I got a Pilates class I've got to go to, so I better hurry up and wash these so I can go to my Pilates. Okay. So the only reason why I'm putting my hands in this murky water is because I know what's in it. These are Delaware potatoes. They were given to me by a friend, and yeah, so I just chucked them in the ground and just kept mounding them, and that is my haul. How exciting!